Well, good afternoon, this is Peter from Live in Blackpool. Just currently in the town centre and it's my day off today, so I'm at a loose end, so I don't know what to do really. So what I thought I might do is take a little trip up Blackpool Tower. People have been asking me about Blackpool Tower. It's the Grade 1 listed building in Blackpool. So let's make our way to Blackpool Tower. So just before we go to Blackpool Tower, I just thought a little walk through the town centre, because people are just wondering what's changed in Blackpool recently. Quite a bit, to be honest. I mean, the old post office building has been sold. That phone box, now an interesting story about this phone box. If you notice, all the rest have been done up, painted. They are Grade 2 listed. But this phone box in particular here was sold by British Telecom to a man that wanted to convert it into a pop-up shop, and he sold it. He wasn't allowed to use it as a pop-up shop. I don't know if we can see it, that's better. So he basically sold it. It was sold to him as a pop-up shop, and he couldn't open it because it's Grade 2 listed, so he breached the leasing. So consequently, they can't actually do anything with it till they find him. When they find him, then they can either buy it off him and renovate it back to a decent, like the others here, being painted. So that's an interesting fact. So watch this space regarding that one. Lovely day here in Blackpool. The sun is very strong, very nice. Some shops are all being renovated and done up. It's looking a lot better, a lot tidier. Avon Street Market on the side. If you've been in there, it's got some nice food outlets as well, which they also have live bands on. Scream and Shake, I'm going to do a review in there soon. And the West Coast Rock Cafe. They have live bands on there every Friday, free of charge to enter if you want to have some free music, some live music as well, and something to eat and drink. Fountains aren't working over there, which is a shame, because on a day like today, the fountains would be superb. Winter Gardens to the left. Had the World Match Play Darts Championships there recently. As we head down towards the Grand Theatre. New restaurant on the left there, Trend Shawarma. I've eaten in there recently with Louise. It's okay. A bit overpriced, to be honest. If I'm being if I'm being honest, a little bit overpriced. Kebab and chips was about £9. A can of pop was £2. So yeah, I don't know if that's expensive or not, but just to the right there was a fire. There was a nail salon, if you didn't know, and there was a fire which completely destroyed the building. But you can still see on the wall there some old, from the turn of the century, some old signage. It was a livery stables back in the day. And on the left-hand side, we have the wonderful Grand Theatre, Matcham's finest. So there's still lots to do in Blackpool. If you're coming to Blackpool for a day, a weekend, a week, a few weeks, whatever you want. It's fun for all the family. The Pleasure Beach is open. In fact, this Saturday, the Pleasure Beach is open until 10 o'clock at night. From 10 in the morning, it's 12 hours off riding, with fireworks at the end of it. Blackpool's really, really busy at the minute, which is good. Just in front of me is Viva. Well, on the left-hand side is Viva. We've got great connections with Viva. Look at that beautiful tower there. Going up there in a minute. We'll walk down the promenade here first. We've got connections with Viva. Live in Blackpool has always supported Viva. Even through lockdown and the dreaded COVID, we were helping them. And it's a great night in Viva if you want to go. And we've got a Wendy's on the left if you like burgers and stuff. Again, that's a little bit pricey, but it depends what you call expensive. In front of me is the wedding chapel. If you didn't know, Live in Blackpool were invited. David Turner, who works for the builders, invited us to attend some of the building. I met the architect and I was invited on the roof of that wedding, and I don't do heights very well, as you'll see when I go up Blackpool Tower. It was very interesting. So on Blackpool Promenade, this is where the switch on in a few weeks will happen. If you've got a ticket for that, congratulations. If you haven't got a ticket, sorry, somebody's shouting. If you haven't got a ticket to attend the switch on, don't worry, because they have big screens and you can still see what's happening inside the arena. And furthermore, you can experience the atmosphere. And Blackpool on switch on night is just the best place to be. Last year, I think we had around 100,000 people on the Blackpool Promenade, which is a lot of people, and everybody enjoyed themselves. It was free of charge as well. The only thing you've got to pay for is your car parking, or get a train or something, or stay over even. So we're just outside Blackpool Tower. I'm going to go in. I've got a pass. I don't know if it works or not because Merlin have left Blackpool, but they're still honouring the passes to the start of the year. But I'm going to cancel mine in a minute. In a month, sorry, not in a minute. So I'm not going to talk. I'm just going to walk in. So I'm going to stop filming for a minute and then I'm going to film when I get up there, okay? So here we are at the Blackpool Tower ride. So this is quite exciting. I don't do heights very well, to be honest, so I'm going to go down here. Hi, how are you?
Thank you, how are you?
I'm not too bad.
Good.
Scared of heights, so.
Oh, you'll be fine.
I'll be all right. Thank you. Thank you. I'm all right, thank you.
Alright.
Cheers. So this is the, as you go towards the tower, there's a little historical corridor that you can have a look at. 69 seconds it takes to go up to the Blackpool Tower. So I'm just waiting to go inside. It's a 3D cinema, so you can't film in there. So this is where we're at. We're at a little holding area, which we go through these doors just there, which will show us the 4D cinema, and then we'll ascend the Blackpool Tower, over 500 feet high. I'll film when we get out the lift at the top. So that was a fabulous show. Just making our way to the tower lift now. I'll discreetly film when I actually get in the lift. The lift's already right waiting. Hello, how are you doing? You alright? Thank you. Can I stay at the back here? Is that alright? Or do you want me to stay at the front? Right, I don't do heights very well.
Why do I try? Why do I try?
Why don't you tell me why I can't sleep at night?
Why do I try? Why do I try?
Why don't you tell me why I can't sleep at night?
Why do I try? Why do I try?
Why don't you tell me why I can't sleep at night?
Why do I try? Why do I try?
Why don't you tell me why I can't sleep at night?
Why do I try? Why do I try?
Why don't you tell me why I can't sleep at night?
Why do I try? Why do I try?
Why don't you tell me why I can't sleep at night?
Really informative. So, here we go. On the Blackpool Tower glass floor. Oh my god. This is not for the faint-hearted. That's amazing. We'll come back to that in a minute. I'm just going to go up the stairs now. Okay. So there's several stairs going up. We'll go up first. We'll just go to the top. and yet more stairs. This is 400 feet. If you're not scared of heights, it's okay, but if you're scared of heights like me, this is a... There's even more stairs up there. That's the crow's nest. There's safety netting up for obvious reasons. The views. See Blackpool. So that used to be the old, I don't know if you can see it through the netting, the old police station and county court. So I'll head down the stairs. It'll be fantastic for the switch on if it's open, the tower. Switch was in a couple of weeks, and pretty amazing if you're up here for the switch on. So about 400 feet high. Turn the camera around, so you can walk all the way around the tower and go up. So if you look around, the older, I don't see, you don't see very much with the netting, I don't think, but you've got these little binoculars still. So, trying to find the way down. There we go. So this is the way down. There's one way up and one way down, but you've got to be very careful because these stairs can be slippy if you're not careful. Just zoom down here. Now, if you do like a drink of any sort, alcohol or fruit juice or cola, whatever you want, there is a bar here. Just gonna walk around here. I don't know whether it's on this level or the one below. I think it's, sorry, I'm looking a bit vacant there. I think it's the one below. This is what I was looking for. I was looking for a bar, which I thought was there. Could be mistaken. So let's go back down here.
Going down, guys. Anybody going down?
So you can see over there, but what you can see for the sunshine, over there is Blackpool Football Club. The only team that plays in tangerine and white, established in 1887. Not having a good game of it at the minute. We beat Huddersfield last week, but we lost to Mansfield Town on Tuesday. I'm going to Plymouth tomorrow. Well, I'm going somewhere in the Midlands tomorrow, then going to Plymouth the next morning to watch Blackpool at Home Park in Plymouth. There's only 400 Blackpool fans in there, as opposed to 16,000 Plymouth Argyle fans. So I don't think we'll be heard, but we'll be seen. Just Just look at the views there. I'm looking, trying to find my house. So that's the new Department of Work and Pensions building there, that brown building. You can see the Winter Gardens, the Grand Theatre just below us. And my house is somewhere in that direction, near the hospital where I work. Just in that direction about there, there's a building. Obviously there's a building, there's loads of them, but there's like a church. And just before there, that's Leighton. And Stanley Park is over there, that's Stanley Park. Oh, you can't go around that way now. So, a few changes here. You used to be able to walk all the way around there. If you want to get a coin pressed at a memento, you can get one done there. So there's the bar, if you want to drink. One last walk over here and we'll... Right. So what we'll do now is we'll get a lift down, back down to the ground floor, and we'll leave the tower. There's more to do. I mean, there's in Blackpool Tower, it's not just the tower. There's lots to do in Blackpool Tower, and it's ideal for a day out. So why not come on board? So that was fantastic. That was a really good half an hour. I just wanted a quick go up Blackpool Tower because I've got things to do today. So what we'll do is a little walk through, and people can see Blackpool Tower, not just a tower, but there's a circus, there's a children's play area. Lots to do. I don't know how much it is to get in and do all these things, because I've got a pass, a Merlin pass, which I used to pay monthly for, which enabled me to go on all the attractions in Blackpool and anywhere else that's owned by Merlin in London. And but unfortunately, they're moving out of Blackpool, as I said earlier. So there's not much point me having a Merlin pass. But I'll be using it in London in a couple of weeks. I'm going to London. So I'll be doing some things in London in a couple of weeks, and then I'll be saying sayonara. So don't forget there's Blackpool Tower Ballroom as well, which I could go in and have a coffee or something, but I don't have real time today, to be honest. But that's also very, very good. I'm just going to walk down the stairs, actually. Can't be asked getting a lift. To show you the model of Blackpool Tower. Just here. How gorgeous does that look? It's silver apparently as well. That was really good. That was really good. And back onto Blackpool Promenade. Well, I hope people like my little vlog from the tower. Until next time, this is Peter from Live in Blackpool. Have a lovely day.